Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yeah, I don't know either. I just did. Yeah. So, I'm not a Windows user. However, interesting thing, there was a recent update that improved the performance, pretty much across the board for Ryzen not 9000 series CPUs. So someone on YouTube did some benchmarking, and I do actually concur with them. I did my own a little bit of benchmarking. Those updates actually affect uh not the X3D variants of 5000 and 7000 series CPUs, to the point where in most games it's actually a improvement. And no, I don't want to play some GTA. I can't play GTA. I'm still on Linux. Unless they've changed that recently, yeah, still can't play. No, I'm okay, but I don't have any VMs set up with pass-through right now. Also, why does Steam think I'm offline? But yeah, I do know about that. Hell, the first day when they did that, I mentioned that you could do that. You could probably just make a VM that hides the fact you're not running Windows underneath. The fact that it's a VM, really. It's not surprising. You can do it with a lot of different anti-cheat applications. It's honestly kind of par for the course in many ways. You know, for what it's worth, in the last couple of days, I've come into possession of a GTX 1080. I could, quite legitimately, I have an 1800X over there. I could throw 16 gigabytes of memory in it, and GTX 1080, and install Windows on that. And then anything that doesn't actually work properly on Linux, I could just stream using Steam, or I don't know. There's other solutions as well. I legitimately could build a gaming server right now. The problem I would run into, I think, is just the storage, because it's only got 120 gigs of SSD. I wouldn't be able to install Windows and Grand Theft Auto 5 on that, but that's solvable. I have an old DVR I could tear apart and steal 1 TB hard drive out of it, I think. So I could build a Windows game streaming server. I no, this is without me spending extra money, and I could stick it under my stairs. Then I wouldn't add any room. Oh, there's an idea, actually. Like, legitimately, if I did that, that would actually not be a terrible idea. Because it could just live under the stairs. I wouldn't have any extra heat in here, and any games that I want to play, if I'm willing to give up a little bit of performance because it's a GTX 1080 instead of a 3070, that could work. It could work well. For the record, if you're curious, it is an MSI GTX 1080 Duke, which is a fucking huge card. Like, it's actually just ginormous. Like, it's obscenely large. It rivals in many ways the 3000. You know what? Hang on, let me hold this up. It's actually a little bit bigger than my 3070. It's bigger than my 3070. That's wild, man. Oh. Forgot about that. I started up some music and it was coming out the wrong output. Is it worth getting an i7 7700K for GTA from an i5 6500? I mean, if this is like if I haven't bought one yet and I'm planning get the better one. But if you're upgrading one generationally, it's not worth it. Probably not, at least. I would gamble that it's not worth it. I don't actually know that. That's true. And GTA is a game that'll eat your cores, so hyperthreading doesn't hurt. Aren't you glad that Intel's getting rid of hyperthreading? Hashtag smart decisions, hashtag sarcasm. They're getting rid of it because it can't handle the amount of heat your chips are putting out. It's not even a joke. Like, they're using twice as much power for fewer cores, where most of them are low power cores compared to AMD's full power cores, with more cores and half the power. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Honestly, if I was putting together a build on an older platform today, I would go AM4. I'm still on AM4 right now, but if I was doing that, I would go AM4. Just because you could realistically buy, as long as you get a motherboard that was reasonably well supported, which is almost all of them, honestly. You could grab just about any motherboard there, and then you could buy just about every AMD CPU from the entire generation there. So you'd have like your 5800X 3D through your like you get a 1600 AF, which is secretly a 2600 with an overclock. Like, all kinds of dumb shit like that you could do. Firm handshake to anyone who can tell me what game this music's from, by the way. I just realized I never announced I was live on Discord. I should do that. Copper. Now, if I recall correctly, the thing that I wanted to do was stitch iron plates, which meant I needed the copper wire and yeah. Honestly, I shouldn't have done this. I did this because I was being me, I guess. I'm going to store those copper sheets because I'm going to need those, a bunch of those later on. Change up a little bit of what's going on here, but so let's say that I need to go do some math here. Let's go do some math. You have to disagree with what? Two, 4, 6, so there's 60. So 3 of these would feed 4 of those. I can do 60 wire. Better build would be an old ThinkStation with an 18-core Xeon and RX 5700 XT for under $300. I won't deny that, but at the same time, that ThinkStation, an 18-core Xeon, is going to have a much lower core clock. Like, server chips are great, but they're not that great, in my opinion. I'm willing to admit I'm possibly wrong there. But in general, my experience is that the server chips are just that, server chips. Right? And server chips don't typically go for high single core clocks, which isn't ideal for gaming. Alright, let me work out how many machines do I need? You can do a first-gen Ryzen? Right, but you can buy a first-gen Ryzen motherboard and plug in your 5800 XOD. I've done it. Alright, so, if I need 120 wire, 3, 6, 9, 12, 120 is a single belt. Okay, so I need a single belt of wire. And most of the iron plates that are already being manufactured up there, and that's it. Okay. ThinkStation comes with 4 gigabytes of DDR4 for under $200. Honestly, at that point, you'd be better off selling the memory. Because you would make more than $200 on the memory. Probably. I may have changed, but for a while there, you would absolutely be spending more than $200 on 64 gigs of memory. But you're not wrong, though. If you're going for just, like, a plug-and-play, ready-to-use machine, like, that's actually a really good choice. But I would still go for a used Ryzen machine, myself. Oh, good, my inventory's full. Let's see. Finish these up. I just realized I made a mistake that I could have reused that belting, but oh well. Because what are these taking right now? 30 plates a minute? That's yeah, okay. You know, I'm gonna have to redo all of this because I'm going to be doubling the number of machines anyway. So this right here, 246, that is enough to run. Okay, so if I want to do this, let's do standard plate. At 4.5 a minute. Which is actually another clock, which is fantastic, actually. So yeah, so 15 a minute. Two, 4, 6. 6 divided by 15, 4. So yeah, that one and that one, that's a total of 8 of those. So I need 8 assemblers. Apparently there is a button that lets you build things in line, and I don't know what it is. I don't have any here, obviously. But I can make them. Might be enough. We'll find out. So about 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. There they are, all in a line. Okay, so I wish it was a little bit brighter in here. I think what I'm gonna do, we're not gonna need these anymore, so I'm gonna pop those off. Oh, that could right across the way there. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, this will be it. This is acceptable. are you unhappy? It was not quite straight enough. That's the answer. It was close, but not quite. Okay. .5 enter escape. 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 I'm really irritated by escape not exiting windows. It really should. Is it? Okay, let's have a look in the options. Controls. There doesn't appear to be an option to change that, and that makes me sad. Also, why can you not just paste like that? Although I wonder, Control V. Okay, you can do that though. Also, you know what's interesting? Control V escape. Control C, Control V, Control V, escape, Control V, escape. So it works as long as you haven't manually typed anything first. I think I found a bug, guys. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 120. Okay, so that works. Wait, am I off by one? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, why am I chart thing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the fuck? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Okay, I can't go through there. Good thinking me, not leaving a way through on that side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's okay. That explains it. That right there. It is, however, problematic for this. So what I'll do here is I'll actually swap these last two. Give myself a little bit of working room. That's not a big deal. Go. Now I see to redo the electrical. There for the first time in a long time, your room is cold. Sounds amazing, actually. Problem I frequently run into is my room gets hot. It's part of why I'm thinking about building the gaming server. Honestly, what I could do, unironically, is I could put the 3070 in the gaming server. Ooh, I could turn my current desktop into the gaming server, and then that's tempting, but I feel like it's not the best idea I've ever had. Because the point of that would be just to move the whole thing out of the room, right? What does this have for outputs? Yeah, it does have 3 DisplayPort. I could actually make that happen. I could have the, Do I really want to do that, though? I don't know. Certainly is eating on that copper cable right now. I just discovered the magic key, the magic key, the magic key. That's absolutely what I wanted. The point is, I just discovered the magic key. Now the problem with this is it's going to take a while for all the copper to spill out. Because the stacks, because the size of stacks of copper is huge. In theory, it is enough to run all of these. It's just a matter of it has to fill them up. Which doesn't help by the fact they're all actually running. And, yeah. Can it still fill? No. I've decided I want to change that. I don't know, I have no idea if that's enough to make it go straight. No, it isn't. It was worth a try, though. One more tick lower. There we go. Nope, that's actually not flat. That's flat. Beautiful. Genuinely beautiful. Now, thoughts? We're gonna need rotors, which we can make that. Copper spools are just made. We can just go grab those. You know what? Let's set up a little bit of that up there. Hey, cat.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yippee.
Alright. Let's see. Can I fit 2 more assemblers up here? I don't have any rotors. I have to make rotors. How you doing? I mean, other than being eepy.
Meow.
I see.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
Hi, people.
Oh, that one would have just never been running a block. Okay. Just didn't have any screws there. Anyway. But yeah. So I'm playing some Satisfactory. It's very satisfying, I gotta tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Very satisfying game, Satisfactory.
Mm-hmm. It just gives you that big air of satisfaction.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So much copper flying through my factory right now. A whole single belt. Unacceptable. Rotors, yes, make rotors. I need like 8. Assembler. You know what? There's room right here. I can just stick 2 of them right here. Beautiful. And you guys are going to be making modular frames. How many rods do you have? 12 minutes, so 24? We're making that. Need a conveyor lift hole. You just walk up the stairs because you can't. It's not letting me run. Sips, drink. splitter. And we're gonna want these guys. Oh, that's actually so close to working. That hurts. That's 4 modular frames a minute. I want that, so I'm gonna set up another container. I want that there. I want that. Okay, I need some copper cable, which I can snag just the air from over here, that's fine. Just like that, manufacturing begins. I can get these doing 2.5 a minute, that's fine. Because that uses up the entire iron rod supply, which is fun. That being said, that does mean that I need to build additional stuff, because I need enough rods to make the rotors. Right, they turn white when they're overclocked, that's what it is. And I've never liked that. I feel like they shouldn't turn white when they should be like still green. Now, if I want to make rotors, rotors are made from screws and rods. So I've got plenty of screws. I can just pull up the belt. I need more rods. Rods are a pain in the ass to manufacture. But if I overclock a couple of rod machines, that should be fine. Like I'd have to make more, but That's taking 15 per minute, so 4 of them run off a single belt of iron. Now, there isn't really enough room up here for this. So, let's build out this direction a little bit. If I take this, I want it to make rods, and then I put one overclock in it, I can get it up to 22.5, but 2 of them there I can get it up to 30, which means... I mean, technically, it's not great. I'd be far better served just not doing that. Far better served just building 4 of these. Figure out how to make this look good later. But there's our rods, and then I'm fairly sure in order to make rotors I'm gonna need an assembler, which means I'm just gonna need more rotors. And some cable. Did I actually? I don't think I did. I totally didn't. Assembler. What do I need to make? Oh, I can make copper rotors. Copper sheets. I have those. Is that better or worse than is this? That replaces the rods, so I wouldn't need to make rods. Problem with that, though, is I can't supply 195 screws per minute, even with a dedicated belt. So I'm going to do the standard recipe then. That being said, each one of these is still going to need a dedicated belt. It'll be 20, 40, 60, 80. There'll be leftovers, basically. Now, I only need 20 iron rods per minute. These are producing amongst themselves 30 and 30. So, 60, 23... Okay. Oh, might help if I actually, aligned that. I gotta see if that worked. It did, perfect. I would ever tell you you're cute.
Yeah.
I gotta redo this.
I'm gonna lay my head in your lap.
Good.
I'm gonna be honest, I wish I was like there so I could actually get real IRL head pats.
Oh, yeah, and I would absolutely give you head pats, so come on now. Basically a requirement. Okay, so 60 divided by 23, 3 assemblers. Honestly, I think we should be using video games like Satisfactory in school.
Yes.
Imagine how much better kids would be at math if they were actually engaged in learning math.
I have to ask the question,
Alright.
and this is kind of for safety on your stream. What topics are okay to talk about?
Avoid politics, and otherwise avoid things that'll get me banned from Twitch.
Okay. Oh, he's stealing! He's stealing! That's big.
Alright, so.
What's your plan for stealing the moon?
For stealing the moon?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, stage 1, it's gonna involve a large rocket ship. And a space elevator, but I've already got that, but it doesn't quite reach the moon yet. And I need to bring out 3 belts of screws, which I do have spare. Let's actually look at bringing those up right now, because I do need them. They're just, yeah, they're just there. And they're very flexible. I wonder if I can get away with doing this, because that would be amazing. Cool. cool. When I build them close enough, I don't even have to worry about them connecting. It's actually going to be all my screws, and then there's going to be a couple of extras left over, essentially.
My dad's home. My dad's home.
Tell me you gotta go or something?
I'm just saying my dad's home.
Fair enough. And that one goes there. I'm so happy that they added this new straight build mode.
No. Only gay building here.
Generally, I would agree. However, better than sex, I'm being honest. Because you just connect everything and it goes in straight lines and it's beautiful. It's everything you could want.
Everything?
Well, almost everything. Like if you're watching the stream, like look how effortlessly I'm making just like perfectly lined up belts. In theory, those should all have a supply of screws, although there's a slight oversupply at all times. Thankfully, that's going to be all of our screw supply, but... That being said, I mean, we are using everything. I mean, at least it's not going to waste. I need to bring this over here. Bring it to there, and then I'll make this corner... No, I won't. It's too far. There. Bring it to there. There. Splitters. There. I'm out of cable again. You know, I can't help but think that if I was like a large corporation, or I guess a small one, but like big enough, I feel like a really clever way to optimize my assembly line would be to build a realistic game of building assembly lines like Satisfactory, except using all the real stuff, and just get people to like build factories and like just figure out what's like get gamers to min-max your factory essentially. I feel like that would work, you know? Turns too sharply. Okay, I need to bump that out, but that's fine, I can do that. there. Oh yeah, can't make that work? Fine. Although actually I do want that there. I'm gonna have to add like there. I wish there was a conveyor wall with offset that didn't have a spare hole. So there's like a left side conveyor hole and a right side conveyor hole. You're just loving the word hole right now, but now I just need to box this in, hook it up to power, and away she goes. Also, fall off. That's a very important step. Falling off the building. Not doing that, are you really playing the game? Let's add a ladder to the building. Do you play Satisfactory at all?
Me?
Yeah.
Haven't in a while.
1.0 has released. If you're thinking about a time to pick it up again.
I have. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just cuddling my plushie.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
And these are sucking up screws. They're gonna produce rotors. bunch of rods in there just so it fills it out. Be seeing our first of these soon. There, yep, there's our first one. Our first rotor. Cool. All of those we need for that. Now the rotors, we basically just need to wait for 150 of. That's not too bad of a deal. What's our current power usage? If everything turned on, we would pop the breakers immediately. That's yeah. As is, we're holding steady at about 250 megawatts of usage. Oh. Well, the reason this was not running is because I didn't remember to hook up. Such things typically do help. Let's head over to the copper factory, because I want to get it putting a bunch of that copper into boxes for me. I also want to put upstairs, but yeah. Oh, no, that's a mistake. Honestly, what I should do is that. Some railings. Okay, I have no idea where that extra one that I built went. Okay, okay. Just missing now. That's fine. Anyway, foundations there. Did I try Cosmic 2 on Nix yet? I have not. I should. Honestly, I really should. I'm intrigued, but... I only need 1,000. Honestly, I could probably hook up only one of these. I'm gonna hook up 2 anyway. Well, I mean, the last time I looked, there was also an open PR for adding it to Nix, so it probably is in Nix at this point. Let's have a check. Let's have a look. NixOS. The Nix packages would be the place to go for this. Well, it looks like, to my eyes, we're nearly there. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any options to set it up automatically, but you can definitely set it up manually. Let's have a look on GitHub here. Well, there's a pile of PRs open to update the various packages to Alpha 2. And there is a PR in progress, marked Super Work in Progress, where they have a checklist of things to do, such as build it for 64-bit, ARM64. Not sure whether they're gonna... I suspect this is a mistake. I suspect they're probably not gonna build it for 64-bit Mac OS or ARM Mac OS. Other than that, but yeah, TLDR, you can set it up manually, but you could probably also just, you know, yeah. You also just wait. But yeah, it does look promising. It looks like we should have it soon rather than later. So we're like 25 short. 20 short. That should take 4, 8, 12, 2 and a bit minutes in order to get that. So let's see what else we can do.
I'm laying down on your lap.
I know you are, but what am I? What? Concrete factory. That'll go well with the factory that's going to be making steel. We'll start blocking that out. I just want to fix this. It's irritating me. No one ever tell you you're cute. Hey, cat. Anyone ever tell you that you're cute? Actually, you know what? No, that's not how that's going to be coming in, is it? It's not. No. Okay, so I need to change that one out as well, because that's the other line. It really should be that and that. Excellent. I'm gonna pretend that's the source for now. Excellent. Go figure, I'm out of the thing that I just finished, well, one of the things I just finished automating, which is reinforced iron plates. not quite flat. It goes up slightly, but that's fine. And I need copper wiring. That's fine. I can get that. Runs into the iron factory for the copper. Just logical things. In reality, it's because I knew there was a chest over here that had copper in it, but still. Take a little bit of wire too. Go. Now it's quasi-safe even. Now, tell me what's the concrete mix here? 45 per minute. 45 plus 45. 40 plus 40 is 80. 45 plus 45 therefore must be 90. These are 120, yes? Yes. So the best thing to do underclock them to 10 per minute and run 4 of them per mine, I guess, yeah. Okay. I can finish off the steel production thing. I've got everything I need in my inventory. Let's do that. Well, aside from the copper, I'm gonna still get it out of my inventory. Hope I didn't need that. We'll find out. 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I actually have to craft it stuff. Duh. Also, I should move all of these over. I'm short 2 wire. Again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you're going to be making concrete at 10 per minute. Copy. Paste. Sure, it's actually applying. Okay. Now for belts. Is that the right heli? Can't tell, so we're gonna go up there and find out. It is. mean, it's wrong in terms of other things, but it's the right height. There we go. Okay. You know what the most annoying thing is that I've ever had happen to me? I had a teacher basically say, you know, okay, if you know what movie this obscure movie reference is from and can tell me the name, I'll give you an A on this assignment. It was a media class.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the movie. I had seen it. But I couldn't fucking remember the name. And isn't that the most annoying thing ever? What is this minion shit that is playing right now? It's not Minions, but it sounds like Minions. And of course, I am out of cable again. As I am pretty much constantly. Only really because I let myself run out, but still. Perfect. Ten times 8, that's 80. That's less than the one solid delta concrete, but that's fine. Wow, okay. Ran right past the correct one over here. Also, I noticed in the 1.0.3 patch notes, they buffed the speed of moving the way I do, which is great. Big fan. There's no way up there now, but I don't think there needs to be. He sounds snoozy.
Yeah, sound what?
Just saying.
No, no, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said you sound snoozy.
9 more minutes. And just like that, concrete. Lots of it. I'm gonna go shut down this over here because this is gonna be unnecessary anymore. figure out something to do with all this copper here eventually. Got a slightly full container there. Oh, you know what we can do with that copper. Nothing at the moment, now that I'm thinking about it clearly. But, eventually, something. For now, let's unlock some concrete, shall we?
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
Now, concrete. The foundry. That means we're gonna need more coal. Which is a bit of a pain because we've tied up all of our coal and power production. So we're gonna need to go get more other coal. Yeah. We've also tied up all of our iron, so we're gonna need to go and acquire new coal and new iron. But first, I'm going to build the power plant because we're gonna need that first. If for no other reason, then we're actually incredibly close to popping our breaker. Now, I do believe I worked out that this is actually not the best way to go about this, and it needs less. Because I believe it's how much coal? Okay, I'm just gonna look up satisfactory coal power. $45 cubic meters of water a minute. 3 water extractors for 8 of them. And only 15 a minute. So actually, we might not need to go far for coal. But I do need to knock down some of these. 6, 12. So I need to take out 4 of them. Sorry, DM. These are all already connected to power, as far as I can tell. They just need to be more or less piped. Okay. Now, do I have... I do. Excellent. And also excellent. So I'm going to put that there and that and that there. I wish there was a...
line through that? You, not really. That'd be great, but unfortunately not. That's some really good advice I just swatted there on the wiki. That's what I'm gonna do.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Gee, thanks, Ada. I appreciate the advice to stick my arm in acid to check if it's acid, basically. Auto 2D, horizontal to vertical. I want auto 2D, please. You know what, I want to move those, actually. I want to make them a little bit... They can be a little bit better organized, I think. There we go. I was really hoping it would let me do that. Although noodle mode? Yeah, that works.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Don't worry, I'm well ahead of you there, Ada.
God, I would really love my boots right now. The ones that let you run and jump higher. Cause they is it 50%? Okay. 75%. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't know why I just did that, but I did just realize I could do a much smaller thing here. What was it? Let's see, I need a ladder. Never underestimate the usefulness of a ladder. I just realized you can totally put these on conveyor things, can't you? I'm pretty sure you can actually just put them on conveyor poles. And at the very least, you used to be able to. Can you not anymore? Oh, well, that's disappointing. In that case, what I'll do is I'll... Didn't go quite high enough. Okay. Oh, that's not nearly as nice. Let's try that again. Yeah, then I really like how the noodle looks. So I need that on 7. I'm gonna need that on 6. That one went up too high. There's the water dealt with. Now I just need to make it look presentable. This is such, like, so much nicer in terms of, like, getting around than the first coal power plant I ever built. Like, goddamn. It's a walkable factory. Now I just need to... Okay. Hey, Tiger. Now I just need to get coal into these things. These are burning 15 a minute. And I'm pretty sure that this miner over here is going to be producing a lot more than 15 a minute. Yeah, 16 a minute. 60 a minute. So 15 a minute, there's 8 of them, we're going to need 2 miners. We're going to need... Well, yeah, okay, so 60 and 60. That comes out to what? 60, I mean, that's 120. 8 of those at 15 a minute. 120, yeah, so both of these together. That's cool, okay. There, I can get rid of that. That can be a wall. Each one of these can take a half. Actually, I wouldn't even do that, but... Or really even that one. So, let's see, I want... Let's have it pulling it from the center like that. That's not at all where that's supposed to go. Oh, a little bit too far. You know what I can do, though, is I can grab that one there, just bring it this way. And take splitters and snap on, snap on, snap on, snap on, snap on. On. And then I simply make these connections. I kind of wish it was possible to grab the entire thing there. and have her just auto-build this whole structure for me. Unfortunately, no luck. Oh, even better. Don't actually have to... Yeah, the only thing missing is a power connection back up to the factory at large. And also maybe some cleaning up of all this, but... Hopefully we don't pop a breaker the moment I plug this in. Oh, the frick. Damn it. Okay. Painfully, what that more or less means is I'm gonna have to... You know what? This might make the difference right there. Just disconnecting that factory. If I keep doing that enough, it will actually eventually work. Because right now, the restriction is just getting coal into the miners, probably. I suspect the water has at least somewhat made it. No, it hasn't. Okay, how far has it gotten? Has it gotten to here? No. Alright, so we do actually need more power or to disconnect more stuff. How much power do we need? Like, what's our demand over here? I'm questioning many things right here. Anyway, 80 megawatts. How much do we get from a biomass burner? $30. Okay, we can kickstart this with biomass burners. And just so we have extra, there we go. There should be plenty to get us going. What's the head lift on these? I mean, part of it is they haven't made enough water. I wish the head lift in here was as mentioned. But at the very least, we should be getting coal mined, which is good for that part. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. Alright, we got water. We've got occasional coal. At this point, we can tear these down. No longer necessary. It is now self-sustaining, and we can connect that to that over there, but it's too far. Beautiful. Right now, they're just struggling because of the coal not getting in quick enough, but... Because the ones at the ends here are going to get filled first. And then it'll work its way down. Being said, I am going to make a change here because I've realized I don't like this for right here. Just disconnect that so it doesn't cause issues. I want to make the pipes pretty, basically. Oh, I mean, lack of water is going to be why that died, to be fair. What I want to figure out is, can I maybe make this pretty? See, that right there is what I don't like. I don't like that it's not going, like, quite straight. Like, that's what I want right there. But then I also want that there, but that's not gonna happen. Although the noodle is kind of swoopy, so I'll take that, but...
Ooh.
Close enough. Now, one thing I am going to do here, they don't need it, like they actually don't, but I'm going to overclock these, so there should always be excessive amounts of coal here. Is there any other coal nearby?
I don't know.
The answer is yes. Well, they're a good distance away, but the answer is still yes. It's too tight. That's better. That's the kind of cleanliness I like to see in my factories. Now the problem with anything other than the burners is that they don't actually store any energy, which makes batteries. I mean, okay, well, I say that the burners will run, but only if there's demand. Those will always run. So really, what I want, in addition to the burners that I already have, is a giant battery bank. So I need to go ahead and hunt down the tier that gives me batteries, and I don't remember what that is, but we can find out in a hurry. And honestly, everything that's up there is easy to get, so. But, batteries, vehicular transport, okay, jump pads don't need, vehicular transport don't need. Oh, stackable, you know, those would have been really nice to have a couple of minutes ago. I don't have steel yet, though. There it is. So I need to get steel going, and then I can get that. Cool. Good to know. I wish this game had like weather, just random weather events. That'd be I would actually like that. Like I wish it rained, you know?
I gotta get going.
Okay.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules.
I
In
licked your
addition to
visor.
being used for research,
Wow.
the invaluable alien
Licking my
life form
visor.
data in these capsules can be traded for
Terrible.
fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange
beer.
rate anywhere on this planet.
Talk later. I noticed that during like the last tier before this is totally finished, you can totally get into the bed. Side you can't when it's done. We got the Fix-It microwave, the Fix-It potato peeler, I guess, a Fix-It blender. Is there anything in the Fix-It fridge? Unfortunately, it would appear no. Myceli in the world and on the table. Doggo farm. Xenobiology and protein extraction, and the overtime machine. Okay. Fix-It socks. Fix-It. Corporate approved portion of Fix-It. Okay. Interesting. So the camera... Oh, it's that camera there. Oh, not this camera. Can I switch cameras? Why use that camera?
Enhance.
Oh, yeah. the whole desk. Okay. Fix it employee manual. I unironically love the everything they've done here. The MAM used to go right there, so for a long time, for like most of the game's development, there was just a hole there after they made it into its own separate building. Fluid dynamics for pioneers. You know, I don't think that was there before. I think it's like adding stuff as we make progress, and that's kind of cool. Fix it fluoride toothpaste. It's the good stuff. What do you want to bet? No, that camera can totally see that. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, what do you want to bet that's the only place or there's no cameras that can see it? That's another game that these guys made, by the way. It is presently occurring to me that I think this has exactly half of, yeah, 1530. Yeah, I gave it exactly half of what I thought I did. You know, in all the places for me to run out of those plates, this is like the ideal one. The through hole, they're just so good, those through holes. 10 out of 10, IGN. I think I can fit a merger in there somewhere. Probably can right there. Not the best, but not terrible. And these won't be starved for rods anymore as a result. Huh. That's not how that normally looks, I'll be honest. That's better. $36 a minute. It's actually not terrible. Not amazing. You go through them pretty good rate, especially if there's two of you going, but... Honestly, we're on the cusp of getting into concrete, which means we're about to just not have to care anymore, so... Yeah, that's definitely a bug they're gonna have to fix. If you build that part off the end of the belt, but you like in that order, instead of building the belt into it, it doesn't quite connect quite right. It should be doing an adjustment there, but it's not. There's not enough copper getting over here, huh? I mean, there is. It's just taking a long time because it has to build up the giant stacks. Oh, I can fix that. Let's fix that. Let's just give it a big bump. You should be able to slide through those, IMO. That should be enough. That one's full, that one's full. This one's just beginning to fill. This one is now full. 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 With that, it should just start backing up, essentially. If not, I can bring a second belt over to supplement, but it doesn't need it. It shouldn't need it. I could also change this out. There is room. I could make this into a balanced input instead of a manifold input. Manifolds are good if you can guarantee the input, but the stack sizes on the copper makes it not really work that well. It's also possible that I've miscalculated. Because I've got 8 machines doing 30 each. That should be 120, right? That's 240. That's 2 belts worth. That's my mistake. It actually does need both belts. Okay. We're gonna make some modifications. Well, first of all, this wall's gotta go. This not necessary anymore. I'm amused that that works. You know what I should do? course, I jumped out of there without enough of the belt or the plate that I need. But yeah, no wonder it wasn't running at full speed. It needs 240, not 180. You know what? I hate this. I'm gonna redo this. That one can stay because it's ultimately temporary and also going just straight to destination. These need to change. Really? You can't? Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. Anyway. Oh, wait. Here we go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, technically, right here. So we should do the injection. And that should make all the machines run long and happy. Forever. Hopefully. I really love this upper floor, though, unironically. Because it's like, it's so clean. Like, yes, there are things that aren't on the ground, that are on the ground that don't have to be. This could be elevated. Hell, all of that could be elevated, but I don't want to. It looks good. I still might, but I don't necessarily want to. I'm glad I caught that eventually. That mistake was gonna bite me eventually. Wait a second. These are burning 15 a minute. This is an entire belt of those, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. It is. That is, that's 60, not 30, so... Might as well crank it just a little. Cool. I unironically love how that looks. I love how this whole factory looks. The only problem is at night, and it gets way too dark, and there's nothing I can do about it until I get into researching, like, electricity for lights. Or lights for electricity. You know what I'm saying. Lights. Lights are the problem. Also, if I was going to redo this part, I would go up to the ceiling. But it's really well organized as is, so I'm kind of happy with it. Anyway, I'm going to head off now, because not only is music ended, I'm dying of heat. I'm actually just sitting here sweating because the amount of heat in my computer throws off. So, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you again soon. And, enjoy the rest of your day.